So yeah, so well, we shifted gears a little bit here because you explained that you still hadn't completely come to terms with what is sort of this modern exercise I've provided you, kind of in a Dick Wilson direction in terms of he was interested in challenging you in ways that weren't just technique related.
Mm.
And you apologize for throwing me off my game plan. However, my game plan is to improvise. So
Yeah.
it's part of the game plan because, you know, it depends on where the student is relative to what they've been working on, where they are, and you learn about where they are as you go along, make adjustments. And yet there is a certain kind of continuity to the strokes and a way of teaching this technique. Right? So I get that. And Dick Wilson, for me, abrogated that continuity because I'd studied before with Murray, you know, until he realized, you know, maybe I need to, I have to keep Kevin on course here. So, but it was interesting because his organization of what came next was different than the library. Okay, so, and you're starting to play some stuff. We're working on, and I mentioned it to you. Oh, you know, I write tunes that incorporate this idea of like a modulation, metric modulation. I just put this tune up, so it's interesting. It's probably a good idea that you stimulated this approach in that I've gone out and down to the studio and grabbed the chart for my tune Redshift.
Yeah.
Which hasn't been properly recorded. Everyone, you're welcome to record it and have fun with anything I've written that isn't on my record. And then if you wouldn't mind, just wait. But you know, that was what Dave Carpenter said to me because I did a wonderful bass player here. And I did my Canada Council of the Arts demo with Dave and John Beasley. Dave came out, said, the real magic comes when you hear one of your own tunes on the radio played by someone else. So,
yeah, that's cool.
Okay. And so I had you playing alternating flams, and then from there we took that into the Spivack 6/8 exercise. And what that does is it provides you, it's a different stroke, but the accents land in the same place. So you just get this feeling of making these motions, right? And that's what we're going for because it was an extension of the squeeze and release that we've been working on. Right? So there's a lot going on. There's the technical aspect of how to play it, and then there's the conceptual aspect. Now, so you know, I imagined at the beginning when I started studying with Richard Wilson that I would end up taking a bunch of his really cool exercises and turning them into music, and it didn't go that way.
Yeah.
I just I wrote from my heart. That always. I might have some kind of cool idea that I would try to incorporate into that, and this is an example. But this didn't come from some Richard Wilson exercise that I turned into music. It starts off as music, and if something makes sense from that is connected to my development in terms of rhythm, having studied with someone like Richard Wilson who wrote all this crazy stuff, if it came into being organically, I'm okay with it, and this did. So what you've got here is you've got this.
Yeah, I can't. Still have a tough time seeing it here, but
Okay, and I'll describe it to you. But there it is, and you can take a snapshot of it later, and there it is. And so what I've done is within the context of, and it could be clave or it could be, I played it as a samba and the recording just put up. But doom, but doom, ba do ba da doom, ba da do dum, ba da gay, da 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 dum, da gay, doom, ba and so then we get to the C section. And I told you, jazz isn't quite as complicated as you might think. Although it can become more and more interesting, depending on the writing and so on. But this is really A, B, C, D. That's it. But I have made it a little more challenging in that there is this metric modulation. And so the C section goes doom, but do day dun do but day do 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 ba ba do do bet bay do do ah do 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 day do day do day do day do. So what you have there is you groups of three, written as a dotted quarter note to an eighth note tied to another dotted quarter. So you have 3/8 notes, and then another 3/8 notes, and then the quarter note that falls on the fourth beat of what is a bar 4/4. This whole section is in 4/4. So you've got a series of, and then the dotted quarter, and then the eighth note tied to a quarter. It's always 3/8 notes. Do 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 da da da, 1 to da da 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3 da da da. So now you've got this pulse. 1 to 3, 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 and so that pulse becomes, that's the dotted quarter, 3/8 notes. 1 to 3, 1 becomes a half note. Day dum, chickadoon, 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 day, see, day da da da. 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, 1 to 3, da doon, chickadoon, 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 chickadoon. 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 day day day, so much faster. Ding chickadoon 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 day 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 ding 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 and I set up going back to the new tempo, A tempo. So now the half note reverses, so it becomes a dotted quarter, and we're back to the top at the original tempo. And we're not running them. You feel that, right? So there's an example of a metric modulation in music. Is it a really big deal? Not really. People look at it and then they just play by feel and they get it right away, usually.
Yeah.
You know, and you want to play with the kind of musicians that get it pretty quick. So it's a pleasure for me. So that's all that's happening. We've decided we're in 4/4. And then we have 3/4. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 da 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 da. That's the new tempo. Ding 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 ding. That's the new tempo. Ding 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 ding. And that's an example of a metric modulation. All right. That's all that's really happening in a sense. Is we're just decided that a particular pulse will become the new tempo. Is that how modern? You know, it's not that complicated, but until you understand what's going on, it might seem complicated. Okay? So,
Yep.
Oh, I'm way back here. So we'll just touch on this. So I was thinking of maybe having you do it. I wasn't going to do it at all. We're going to move on, but I think we need to solidify this idea. And as a guitar player and a keyboard player, I can imagine you writing stuff like this. But you were at 52. What happened if we slowed it? So now we're not going to get upstrokes. If it's this slow, what's really happening? Here we get, could be, at this speed, the 6/8 thing might become upstrokes. So there is 6/8. That's 1, that's in 3. We we're in 4, playing alternating flams, 2, 3, right, 4, and then we have 1, I turned it around, so I made a mistake, so I brought it back to leading right. But it's just, and now that we're in 3, it could be right or left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. See, that's a pulse. So instead of counting that as 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna make every 2 of the speed of 3 my new, because 2 feels like 4. And so now I'm gonna make that my new speed for alternating flams, and it's been modulated. 1, so da 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 da. Now the 3 is a little faster. Now that's going to be my new speed. The groups of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 could be counted 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now it's even faster. Now we're playing the alternating flams at this speed. And now the 6/8 will be faster. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's kind of a very Dick Wilson thing where he keeps speeding the thing up. He has a foot exercise like this, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and it keeps speeding up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's cool. And I did try to write it too. That's a work in progress, based on his, what did he call that? He called that the, is that the exercise he called the apex of the apotheosis? It was written for feet, and it just keeps speeding up in a similar kind of way. All right, so that's all that's happening. So if we start even slower than 52, we could modulate it. What I modulated three times. I can maybe go one more step faster too. Right? I'll just stop out in my head right now. That's the concept.
Right.
Right? And we want to learn how to play the instrument within this musical example or exercise. Okay, so put your metronome on at 40. Okay, so first we're just playing alternating flams, just quarter notes. So if we do that, see, there's not really an upstroke, it's just a little wrist turn. Okay, now, so this throw has always been, that is another great jazz tune, because you're thinking about putting that jazz ensemble together. The JB, outside jam, whatever you and okay, so just turn off your metronome for a second. So what we're looking for is this nice big throw that's really ultimately just all a wrist turn, right? All the stuff going on. The arm, if you really lead with the wrist, the arm will do something. You can see it swaying back and forth, right? And it can be a little confusing. I get that. And so remember, Murray was playing without amplifiers, and there weren't as many demands in terms of having to play really loud back in those days. He was a pit drummer and an orchestral drummer. It's different. If anything, they're telling you, quiet down. Right? Then the bass player and the guitarist turn up the amps, and it's like you're wearing earplugs, bashing, and out all real technique goes out the window. And I've talked to guys
Uh-huh.
where they feel as though that really mucked up their, you know, the 80s with the gated snare drum backbeat thing didn't help because you had to
Yeah.
get it out and you ended up forcing and shoving and banging. Okay, so Murray might only come up, say he might only come up to here, right? Just come up a little, and then would turn. It's just, oh, this is a wrist turn and this is a wrist turn, right? So we do want to learn to turn the wrist, and figuring out how to teach this, because Dick would call it a flick, but what is a flick? I'm not sure. I've heard it said that Murray called it a throw. I thought Dick called it a throw. What is a throw? Dick would call it hammering a nail. He made me go and take roof nails, you know, the big head, about, I don't know, 100 of them at least, and put them in a 2x4. And I would go out and hammer 100 nails into the 2x4. I did that. You know, but this isn't a hammer. So metaphors can be tricky. What we're looking to do is turn the wrist and get this beautiful motion, and it's a very natural thing. Okay. So Murray might only come up to here because that's all he would really need, right? But Dick would do this, and then I remember studying with Murray, and Murray would say, "Oh yeah, Richard Wilson, his students come into me with a gooseneck." Everyone's got something to say. So, but Dick would go up. Dick would go up a little higher, you know,
Right.
and then ultimately that turn would come way up. But you're down in here somewhere. I
Yeah.
don't see much of a flick. I don't see much of a hammer. I see something that doesn't have a lot to do with this feeling of having a grip where the first finger and thumb don't change pressure. It's a really big deal. Middle finger doesn't have to squeeze to death. It's just under the stick. We'll talk about that more as we go on, perhaps. Right? And so we just have this very basic natural grip. And then we get trying to keep it in the wrist. Keep it in the wrist. So just make a throw for me. Yeah, more like that. Let that thing come up. This is where it gets confused. Yeah, let it come up. Hold on here. Don't let go here. Feel it in the middle finger, but don't change pressure up and down. And get that stick to come up and feel your wrist jerk. I don't need a lot of arm. Just leave with the rest of it. Yeah, and okay, now, this is that Richard Martinez thing where he has folks just put the stick down on the surface, which is the release. So it just goes down parallel, and the hand opens up, right? We don't change pressure in the thumb and first finger, middle finger, and all the fingers open. Fingers aren't splayed apart, they're together. That's this thing. Okay. Yeah, and we just go, ah, and we're released, right? Now from there, we're just gonna make that quick throw. Yeah, don't be afraid to let it come back. That's beautiful, dude. There. Now, the other thing, the next step is to let that stick just, if a regular wrist turn is something like this, we're just going to release and then release and then release and then, so we get the release and then we get that. First, I just want you to let it release and wait. Ah, now make your throw. Don't give me a lot of arm. Just, you've released, get that stick to fly through the air. Okay? Don't be afraid. The hand will feel some bit of opening, right? Because there's you don't need to shove it down. You just need to come up and notice that the stick, move the fingers a little bit. Murray has Louis go all the way back to here. Because and then you can add thrust with your middle way back, right? Yes, that's good. And now let's dribble, or just release for multiple rebounds. Do it again. See it's okay. There. Now really come up. Let that stick fly back. All right. That's what you're not doing when you go to play alternating clamps. That's what we're doing. Now you won't feel this release to that, which is what we want. Looking for this release, squeeze. We won't feel that until we get into the 6/8, because now we're at 40, giving you a place so that there's room to modulate this thing, so you can experience what it is that's confusing you. So, and after that, everything will be an upstroke to a downstroke, a release to a squeeze. Okay, so go ahead and put the metronome on at 40. And remember what you just felt, because that was good. Now stop. Much better, but your appoggiatura in the right is a turn up this high, and your appoggiatura in the left, which is more appropriate for what we're doing, is just a little turn. So the right should be a little turn, or you won't be even. You have to get the flaps to sound even. Don't give me this long, drawn-out thing. It just comes up and makes that quick. There you go. A little turn on the right. Throw a little turn. Now come way back. Let that stick fly up. You're cramping up. Come on, there's so much time. It's so slow. That stick could go all the way behind your shoulder if you want it. There you go. Both hands. Let it come up. If the hand opens a little bit, now you have something to squeeze. That's a cool way to think about it. And a way to teach it. Okay, now go into the 6/8. Get the same speed. And don't lose that throw now. See, your throws come up. Now your throw is only to here. Before it was behind your shoulder. There it is. Okay, now stop. Okay, it's really good up until there. They'll alternate them.
Yeah.
Kind of happening. Okay, now you've lost. See, it's what we just did. That's why starting at 40 is a little slow, because it doesn't have an upstroke if you're playing alternating clamps. That's quarter notes at 40, I think, or you're waiting up here. And this is up to come down. We don't want to be waiting up here. So if we're playing alternating clamps, see. Oh, sorry. Go slow, you see. See, there's that little wrister. And now we're going. See, here's what you're doing. I want you to just feel this to this. So when you put play 6/8, that's what you're not feeling quite that when you're playing the quarter notes, because you're not doing an upstroke. You're playing a little turn. And then you make your throw, your quick throw. But what we're doing now is, now that we're into 6/8, speed is different. So there's my release, squeeze. I release for just a regular wrist turn, and then I release again for my upstroke. you've got to get that stick to come up behind your shoulder. That seems to help you that way. It might not quite be that extreme. Yeah, let that stick fly up. Just come to the floor. That's your squeeze. There you go. There you go. There you go. See, the thing is starting to free up. It's not all down in here. There you go. More like that. Don't change pressure with your first thumb. And I'm not saying you are, but keep that in mind. Okay, now just play at that speed. That's 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or 4, 5, 6. Now just play regular wrist turns at that speed. Tat, 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 tat. And start counting 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just count 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Every time you say 1 now, you're going to play alternating flams. That's your new speed.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Flam.
1, 2, 1,
No,
2.
every time you say 1, not every time you say a number. It's every other.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, start again, go to the 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1,
Count
2,
2.
3.
1, 2, 1.
1, 2.
It's going to be the every 1 gets a flam.
1, 2, 1,
Flam.
2,
Flam.
2, 1, 2, 1,
Flam.
2.
Now you have an maybe an upstroke.
1, 2, 1.
See, now you're back, shrunken back down to trapped down here somewhere.
Yeah.
But the timing, okay, so
All right.
go on. So we were at, I'll do this with you. But use your metronome. 2, 3, 1, 2. See, that would be the speed of the 6/8, right? And I'm saying 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, upstroke, downstroke. Just maybe the speed is appropriate so that you can make upstrokes.
Yeah.
So go from find the 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Start counting it as 2.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
And then lock that in.
1, 2,
There you go.
2,
Now come on up.
1, 2,
Come
1.
up. Release.
1, 2, 1, 2,
Release.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
It's a little slow maybe, but
1,
when you
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1,
keep throwing.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
No, wait. I didn't know that you were there. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of went back to the 6/8 to get back into it. I kind of reverted back.
Okay. So 3 would be 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. See, there's my release. As soon as I tap, I go up. Tap, I'm released here, and then I do this.
Right.
Now I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. Now I've got to get the speed of the 6 relative to what we were just doing. So find 3, first speed of 3. just 1, 2, 3.
4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3,
Count
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Let that stick come up. Please, just drop the stick down. Drop it. Don't come up. Drop it. Drop. There it is. And then come way up. Come up higher. Drop it. And come up higher. You got it. There it is. Now play 3. 6, 8.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2,
Up.
1, 2, 1, 2,
Please.
3.
Up behind your shoulder.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
There you go.
One,
Go
two,
like that.
1, 2, 1,
Okay, now turn that into singles. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
Every one you play an alternating play on.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2,
Bam,
1, 2,
bam,
1,
bam, bam. Drop it, come up. Drop, come up. Release. There you go. Da 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 da. 6 8. Da 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 da. Drop, release, release. Stop low. All right, you got it. See,
yeah,
you modulated twice. You start at 40, and you could probably
yeah.
you could probably, once you get this, you could maybe modulate one more time, which I did at the beginning. Okay, that's what.
Yeah, I don't know how tight it was actually the click, but I got the concept. But yeah, actually to line up the click, I still have to work that out. But I definitely got the concept.
But when you come out and you want to sit in on my tune, we're not working to the click. We're playing by feel, right?
Right.
Leaving in our feel.
Right.
Yeah,
true.
They go. But do they do? I think we're at the same. Get back to the first tempo, and you have to memorize. How does that feel? But it's feeling, and once and it's true. That's why we use the metronome, so that eventually we believe in our time to the extent that, to such an extent that we are probably going to be prisoners.
Right.
Finding the time.
Yeah, and you just catch up. If you're a little off, you try and catch up to it.
I'll give you this quick story. But Don Thompson, who is knighted, it's akin to being, he's received the Order of Canada, which is what Wayne Gretzky received. It's the Canadian equivalent to being knighted. So Don Thompson, the bass player, virtuoso, vibraphonist and pianist, and he played third trumpet with the boss brass, and that's enough. We were recording my record, and something happened where the coda, it didn't quite, it was such a great take. And Don said, "Oh, well, we can fix that." I said, "Oh, okay. We'll just patch it in. Just count it in, Kevin." So in other words, as though we were going to redo the ending and attach it after the fact. Now they do way more than you realize, right?
Oh yeah.
Kind of Blue is apparently really hard for a lot of engineers to listen to because it's so patched together. But that's the nature of what it is we're doing. It's not cheating. It's what it is. Make the best you can with the equipment you have, within reason, you know. and so Don says, "No, just." I said, "Shouldn't I have Chad, the engineer, play it back? Chad Ershnick, have him play it back for the tempo." He goes, "You know the tempo. Count it in." See? Turns out I did know the tempo. I counted it in. It was the exact tempo we played the tune at. Even after that discussion,
yeah. Nice.
it was like 5 minutes before I counted it back. I still had it in my body. And I didn't know it. Don knew it.
Yeah.
So, that's the magic of playing with people that are further along than you, right? Hopefully you learn something. Okay, so we're instilling this, and this really helps with your time, because now you just don't go clunk, clunk to a metronome. Now you really have to start to feel the time relative to a metronome that's holding down one thing while you're thinking about 3, and now the 3 becomes the new 2, and that new 2 then becomes a new 3, and that new 3 becomes a new 2, and that new 2 becomes a new 3, and you just maintain all of that, keep your place, and it really helps your time. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so there's that. Now, let's Do you have master's studies, Morello?
Yeah, yep, yep, right on.
You love your books, so we've got to use them. Pull out master's studies. Go to page 66. I just have this come down. Pardon me. Okay, so you see it there?
Yep, yep,
Right?
66, yep.
It's fill-in studies. Now, we're using this book because we're not using Joe Morello's technique. He played in a different way, and he was amazing in his approach to it, right? So take that into account. But we're going to attach our thinking, the Spivack Wilson thinking, to exercises provided by Joe Morello in master's studies. Okay. Okay. So in a sense, now this approach to what we're doing is you could call it a single-handed approach, learning to play one hand, right, at a time. Think of it that way, because the one hand isn't working and you put the other hand with it. The idea is to get both hands working as independently as possible, so that when you put them together, you achieve, as Murray would say, you achieve perfect. As close to possible is perfection. The thing is that just working on one hand isn't always the trick, because the two hands have to marry up and have the same tone, right? The same volume, if that's what you're requested to play, or requesting from yourself to play. Here we're reading music, and there are accents, so it's not all going to be exactly the same volume. And then we have to read what's there. We have to actually play an accent, and then the notes that aren't accent, they should all sound the same, right? So there's all this stuff to think about. Now, what we're trying to do is put this squeeze and release thing that you started to get there, right? You just needed to, at a certain point, I said, just drop it, and then come up, okay? And you were successful. So what this is all about, kind of cool. Now you can put this on the drum set. Maybe I'll make a video today or something. That would be a good idea, really. I should follow up these EDUs with something on the drums that incorporates what I was teaching that day. Okay, so at 76, okay, so what we're doing is we're putting this idea of this release, right, into the throw for the accent, and therefore a squeeze, into what is Joe Morello's fill-in studies. So that means that the one hand has to start to learn how to throw and release. So it's one down and two up in this case, right? So if I was just to play one hand, what would it look like? Now this might be, is it too advanced? Another exercise. See, we need to feel something like that too, don't we? Right? So there's a bunch going on, and yet the whole thing really comes down to, Jason, you could simplify it to the point where you could just call it all either a regular wrist turn or a throw. Because once you get a wrist turn, it seems like a rebound is built, is obvious. But you could say, okay, a regular wrist turn, a rebound, and a throw. I think that's what Carlos talks about in the Richard Wilson Modern Drummer Art. But you could consider just a regular, because singles are a really big deal. Once you get the single, turning that into a double, then rebounds become obvious. And so you have a wrist turn and a throw, which is a form of wrist turn. That's it. So you're almost done, right? You're closer than you think, really. All right, so can you do this? Or am I challenging? Because you were able to play.
I'm just not following. So like the first example here.
Well, don't sorry, just let me continue to guide you. It'll be easier. Just imagine. Okay, it's all left centric, right? I was leading right. So we're gonna look at this thing leading right or leading left. So for now, just imagine it leading right.
Okay.
So you can see that the essence of the thing, well, there are two essences. There are the wrist turns that are happening. There are 16th notes. And then there are what are, we're in 12/8. So we're playing we're back to groups of 3, but with one hand. So it's an accent and it's 3 rights with an accent on the first note. How would you do that? Go and put your metronome on it.
So
metronome on it. Go ahead.
So you're throwing double, then you're getting all 4 notes in the first with the right, you're saying? The first 4 16 notes?
Forget those 16th notes right now. I might even have you do this, just ignoring the 6. Right now, I just might want to note that you can even, you see what it is if you eliminate the 16th notes, and you, in other words, if you only read, here you've got left, right, left. See it? Very first quarter note or group of 3 notes with the omission of the 16th. See, it goes left, and then there's another left, and then a left after that. And then you do a fill-in with the 2 rights playing the 16th notes. So forget that. Really what you're doing is look at the next accent. It's 3 lefts with an accent, then another 3 lefts. Just play that over and over.
Okay, so
how would you do that? So, do it in your right for a minute. Do it in your right. Are you going to do it? Gotta be even. Gotta be even. Dot, 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 dot. It's the same as the Spivack 6/8. Only with one hand. Okay, doing that. Okay, now here's what you're kind of doing is, I guess you could do it. So you're kind of throwing for 3 maybe.
yeah.
Okay? 1, 2. But that's not what we're doing here. We're doing the squeeze and release thing. So we get a throw with a squeeze and then a release. That's what you just did. Remind yourself of what that feels like. But make it. Yeah, make a throw. Make a throw. Yeah, or you can start there. It doesn't matter. Okay, now bend forward and let release. Don't come too soon. No. The release isn't about doing something. It's just releasing. Do that. There. There's none of this stuff. Now all you're going to do is once you've released, you're going to throw. Just throw. Come up high and throw. There. Could come up even a little higher. Now release. Show me the release. Now throw. There you go. Now release. Just release. Let it go. Let it go. Now give me it. That's right. Let it release. Relax. Let it open. Let it relax. Don't change pressure. Now give me a throw.
Oh.
That was cool, actually, right? Because in a sense, that would be a throw, right?
Yeah.
Like you're throwing a ball, but you're not letting go of it. So Dick did talk about it as being a throw. Okay, so that's the feeling we're going for. We're not landing open and throwing for rebounds. We're landing closed, and then we open, and then we land closed, and we open, and we land closed, open, close, 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 open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open.
So you're getting that, you're going,
close,
you're getting like the 2 on the up.
2 up,
One,
2 on the up.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Squeeze open, up, down, squeeze release, squeeze release, squeeze release, squeeze release. You're gonna add this, and now you really have it. There it's coming. Here you go. Yeah, dude. Come on, let that stick come up. Turn your wrist. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. You get the idea, man. Stay at the floor long enough to get the 2 notes on the way up. Don't pull up too soon. You get the tip. You now add the other notes. You got the right idea, man. Da-ka-da-ka-da. Right? Almost. Yeah.
There you go. Just two F's. Da-ka-da. Da-ka-da-ka-da.
1, 2.
Da-ka-da-ka-da. How do you get that? You're a trick to helping someone.
Yeah.
Just do that. Throw. Just to get the feeling of the interrelationship.
Yeah, so it's
Throw. Throw.
So is it right, left, right, or it's left?
No. Just do this. It's just this. Let's see. It's just da-da-da-da. Let's do that. Da-da-da-da. So it's da-da-da-da. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4. Right, left, right, left. Yeah, don't bang in the left. It's just a little turn. That's it. Make a nice big throw. Come on up. Come on, give me a throw. There's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. Now just keep the right hand going.
Without flip. No. That's right. It's only for the first accent that you get the Give me a better throw. Come on. Squeeze release. And keep the turns in the left small. Duck it. You got it. Yeah. There, okay, so you can do it. Pretty cool. Can you go the other way? I wonder if I can. Yeah, Jason. Yeah, Jason. All right, so you're getting the idea. So you can play this. Let's just.
Yeah.
We'll just. Yeah, I don't think you realize you can play it. And now that you've approached it with this in mind, this approach, where the squeeze is, where the release is, what's actually happening, it's not really that big a deal.
Right.
And so if we were to play 1 through 5, that would provide us a good starting point. And then next lesson we can move on. But it's all the same thing. The accent.
Yeah, it's moving
around.
Yeah,
they just move the accent around a little bit. So what we're looking to do is to get. We need this. That's going to happen, isn't it? Number 5 is that's all it is.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to work on this 1 through 5. Can you play?
Yeah.
Try 5 starting right. Okay. So you're going to be able to keep the left small. Now, what ultimately happens is you can see this might be a good way to work on singles. Can you do that? I'm making up an exercise for you. This way we can work on your singles.
What was it again? So
I'm just doing the 1 down, 2 up. 1, 2, 4, bar of that. And now you're just going to play singles. Duck it. No, that's cool too. See, on the drums, you'll come up with all kinds of cool stuff. I just want you to just go into singles. No throws. Give me a throw. Give me the fill-in speed of the singles.
Okay, Ting.
think your toes, you're only coming up to about here. You're not giving me the full, there you go. See?
Is that kind of what?
That's it. So let me just think about what I could maybe help you with. So we're See, it's this that we're looking for. Can you just put your metronome on at 76? 1, 2, 3, 4. Six. That's groups of 6. See how relaxed that is? No. See, your throws are getting pretty good, but I knew that this was cool. See, this is the improvisational part of the lesson. Because I'm looking, I'm listening, and I'm thinking, I know what to work on. Okay, so turn off your metronome, please. The battery's starting to go, I guess. So I'm hearing, instead of so relaxing that is. Here's what I hear from you.
Yeah.
There's a difference in sound.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't end up getting tight like that and choked
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
You want to hear the sound of the stick. Okay? So how are we going to do that? I've been playing the different ways of getting this. For me, part of the big deal, because see, in traditional, turn off your metronome for a second. I'll just. See, you want that knife. You want to lose that toe. See, in traditional, Murray would say, I'm using traditional to hit you with this, even though you don't play traditional. I don't think that that's been much of your focus, but Murray would say, the first finger in traditional is like the middle finger in matched. And in traditional, I just have to hold here. So there's an area of, it seems firm, comfortable, and constant. I'm careful with the word firm, but it's comfortable and constant, this part here. And then the first finger is just like, it looks like a feather glued to it, and it just gets kind of moved around. It's very relaxed. And like that, you don't need to squeeze with the first finger, just like in the right. So you have to have something that's firm, comfortable, and constant, like in the left, right? And then in the left, you take what is firm, comfortable, and constant, which is the crotch of the thumb, and then you gently put the first finger over. In the right, what's firm, comfortable, and constant is the guide, and then you take the middle finger, and is it a feather glued to the stick as well? I don't know, but it feels very relaxed. First of all, relax, because I feel, okay, so you're jumping ahead, okay, so there's that to think of, okay? Now, if you were to just let the stick lay in all 3 fingers, and just do this,
gives you a feeling of what the wrist turn feels like. So you're turning your wrist. Nice and easy. Don't go slamming. Just turn. Let it come down. You lift it up again. You don't need to come up so high. You have to balance it in there. Yeah, you have to balance it in there. So you kind of balance. Now, if you were to take this feeling, being in all three fingers, and then what would happen if you took those fingers off and you just played with the first finger and thumb? Yeah. See, now you have a beautiful. Now go ahead and put it in the back three fingers. Hear the difference in sound?
Yeah.
Sounds more dead, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
But that teaches you to turn your wrist, because the stick does lay in the hand. What does that mean? So when you're playing here with just first finger and thumb, easy, easy. Just lift it up and let it come down, and it sort of has a little bit of freedom, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You don't have to go slamming down. You just lift it up and hold here, and don't change pressure. There. Now, you see, can you get in touch with what's happening in the butt end relative to the palm? See it? Watch mine. Yeah, I'm just holding it. And it seems like there's a little movement when it gets down. It just does whatever it does. I'm not doing anything but turning and stopping. And there's a little play, whatever play there is. There. Firm, comfortable con. Now, with that sound, listening for that, now I can just put my middle finger on. And not really disturb that. Now my middle finger is like the feather glued to the stick. Or in the left, the first finger, but now it's the middle finger.
Yeah.
And it's just glued to the stick. And you don't get all tight. You just hold it here and feel what does a stick that's free feel like if you're not holding it with anything but the first finger and thumb. And then you put your middle finger underneath that cradle, and this is where it gets interesting, because you call it a fulcrum, but it feels like maybe the fulcrum is up here too. But once you start to get this thing going, it almost feels like the middle finger gets there first. So the middle finger is your focal potential. But the first finger and thumb, if you go and take that middle finger off, they become the focal and the guide. You put the middle finger underneath, and don't disturb the motion of the stick. And now, the first finger and thumb become only the guide, and we would consider the middle finger fulcrum potential, so that eventually that can turn into, don't go slamming down hard. That will not help you. It's just almost gravity. There, see, that sounds better, doesn't it? So the stick has a little bit of movement. It's moving the middle finger too, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
I think. It is for me. See? There's this. I put the middle finger on. And I get that. You have, because there's just not enough power holding it only here. And there's not enough control not holding it up front. So we get the best of all worlds. We want that sound, the natural ringing of the stick. We could do it this way, but once you go to play real loud, now you're going to squeeze the heck out of it. You don't have the control. No, don't do that. I shouldn't have done that. We're just down here. If it's just the first finger and thumb, what would it do?
This is turn your wrist. Now go ahead and do them. Now, don't change pressure up front. You've got to maintain that pressure with the middle finger under the stick and a wrister. Why are you coming up? Look. I'm only coming up, what, 4 inches, 3 inches? Don't come up too high. Relax your arms. There you go. See, it's starting to sound more musical, isn't it? You have to go squeezing underneath with this middle finger. Let that stick be free.
Yeah.
Don't go playing harder with your right than your left. See what I mean? You need both hands. Because one might be right in a vacuum, but if you're trying to play even singles and you add the other hand and one's louder, it's not right.
Right.
There. And let your arms run. Drop your arms for a sec. Yeah, that's right. There you go. You got it. Let them go. Don't have to hold it in. Just leave them alone. And all you're doing is turning your wrist. So we were at 76. And that's a Murray thing. He'd give you 3 tempos, I guess. So just go ahead and play 16th notes at 76. Now just consider what I just showed you and what you heard. Listen, play by ear now. It shouldn't sound tight. It already sounds a little tight. Look, watch. There it is, just with the first finger and thumb. Shit. There it is with the. There it is. See how gentle and relaxed. See how nice and easy that is. Go do it. I'm using more gravity than you are. I'm not going here. I'm gonna lift the stick up. All I have to do is lift the stick up, and I know it's gonna come back down. Better. Take your back fingers off. Just lift it up and let it come down. There you go. Now, without disturbing the feeling of how loose the stick is, just put the middle finger underneath. And don't disturb the motion of the stick. Keep that motion. The way the stick is reacting to the surface. There you go, it's coming along. Better. Okay. So that's... Okay, now we're going to what we started with. Now you're going to go to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wait. What we're doing. What we're doing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's where we started. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So now we're playing groups of 3. So now you're playing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Deca. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That. It's gotten all tight again. Tight. Let go of your back fingers. Take closer to this. There. Take them off a minute. That needs to help you. Stop going down. Lift it up and let it come down. Now put the middle finger underneath, just gently, and don't disturb that. All right, see, that's better. Okay, so that's better. So that's our top speed. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Make this, I don't know if finalize has become an officially
accepted word. But we'll make this final. So we're at 76. That was that. That's slow. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be our free tempo. Can you play groups of 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 76. Now we're getting a little modern. Now you're playing groups of 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't be all take your back fingers off. Turn so high. Take your back fingers off. There you go. Put them on gently, very gently. Don't disturb them. Okay, now play 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Don't get tight. 6. Back fingers keep light. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. It's like it's lightening up, and you can feel there's more speed.
Yeah.
And all right, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, easy, easy. But that's the direction. We have to have our singles together, and they will. They will. I called yesterday's video alchemy, turning singles into gold. See, that's what you're doing right there. That'll lead you.
Right.
That'll lead you through the technique. Give you the grip, give you the sound. So it's just singles and a throw. Doubles are nothing. They'll come from. They'll come from developing your singles. I really believe, and we'll get to work on rebounds at the next lesson again. Okay, but that was great.
Yep.
Really good.
Cool.
Turning off the camera.
Sounds good.